Israel has brought back the remains of the last hostage held in Gaza, the remains of his. The body of Ran Gvili has returned to Israel.
And it has returned to Israel 843 days after Hamas attacked Israel on October 7, 2023.
The remains were escorted by a police convoy from the Gaza border to Israel's Forensic Institute in Tel Aviv. People gathered outside the institute and police officers saluted as the vehicle arrived at the entrance.
Gvili, a 24-year-old police officer, was killed at Kibbutz Alumim during the October 7 attack. His body was subsequently abducted.
Now, ahead of the return of his remains, Gvili's sister posted an emotional message expressing her grief as well as her relief.
Wow, I feel an insane sense of relief. I feel relieved. I'm sad. I'm very sad that it ended this way, but it had to end at some point. And I'm so happy that he's coming back home. Rani is on his way. Rani is coming.
Israeli police held a ceremony for their slain colleague after the retrieval of his remains. His father, as well as other relatives, military officials, and members of his police unit were carrying his coffin.
Israel's President Isaac Herzog and his wife removed the yellow hostage pins and other symbols from the president's residence, marking the return of the last remaining hostage held in Gaza, the remains of the last remaining hostage. The president and prime minister also spoke with Gvili's parents.
I am pleased to announce to the citizens of Israel, to the people of Israel, that I have just informed the Gvili family that our forces have found Rani and he is currently on his way home. This is an extraordinary achievement for the state of Israel. I promised to bring everyone back. We brought them all back, down to the very last one.
U.S. President Donald Trump lauded the return of the remains of the final Israeli hostage, congratulating his officials for facilitating the release. Sharing a post on Truth Social, Trump said, and I'm quoting, "Just recovered the last hostage body in Gaza. Thus got back all 20 of the living hostages and all of the dead."
Footage released by the Israeli military shows what it says is the operation to recover the body of the last hostage in Gaza. Another video showed troops singing the Israeli national anthem surrounding after finding the remains. Israelis in Jerusalem voiced relief. The residents say that they were sad for his killing but happy that the family can finally have closure and start healing.
This is the first time that in my children's lives that there's no Israelis in Gaza, and I think that's just absolutely incredible. And I think as a nation, we should just be over the moon about this. We're all so thrilled to finally have everyone back in Israel.
Police officer Gvili was one of the 251 hostages captured and taken to Gaza by Hamas. The hostage handovers are part of the first phase of the U.S.-backed ceasefire deal, which began on 10th of October last year.
The recovery of the remains could pave the way for a limited reopening of the Rafah crossing between Gaza and Egypt. Israel has said that it will only allow the reopening of the corridor once all hostages are returned.